Hey everyone, welcome to Mondays with Mary. I have a diamond press kit that I think I briefly showed in January as part of an HSN haul, but I haven't had time to have a play with it. And so I thought this was a good time. It's weird because it's an auto ship, and the initial shipment came in January, but I realized that the next one isn't even coming until May. So I thought, well, let's have a play with the one that I received. And so if you follow me, you know how much I enjoy the waffle flower. And now some other companies are coming out with the postage collage sets. And this is Diamond Press's version of that. And it's called a collage kit. And like I said, it's an auto ship. This one happens to be birthday and St. Patrick's Day. So we're going to ignore the St. Patrick's Day part. But it comes, the thing that attracted me, besides it being a postage collage, was that it has the die for an A2 and a slimline. And I know slimline isn't as popular as it was at one point, but you know, what goes around comes around, and things will be popular again. And it's a fun size to work with. So there's a lot in these kits, and they're different than the waffle flower and the traditional postage collage, and I'll show you. So we're going to do a A2 size, but we're going to do it in the birthday. The set comes with the dies. Let me show you. For both the A2 and the slimline. And then it comes with dies that will cut out the stamps, or you can use the stamps just by themselves, which is what we're going to do today. This is also different because it comes with stencils that you use to color the background. And then you put your stamps or dies over it. So this is what their finished product look like. So this is the A2, obviously, in the slimline. And then it tells you, you know, go ahead and use the colors that you want to fill in the squares and rectangles. And then go from there. And you wouldn't necessarily need to color the background. If you wanted to leave it, you could. These are orientated so that they show it used in a portrait instead of in a landscape. And traditionally they are at landscape. So I think it's going to be fun to try using it the way they have it intended, which is this way. So I am using the Altenew stamp wheel. And we are going to put this down. And then we're going to get out our A2 stencils. Let me know in comments if you picked this up as a one-off or as a the auto ship. There's I'm not sure what the thinking was, that the original would come out in January and then they would wait 4 months to start the auto ships, but who knows. All right, so these are numbered 1 through 3. And it should be super easy. They don't have an outside edging. But you can see through. To see where your square is. And I think that looks pretty good. All right, so I am going to use 2 of my favorite shades, and that is Wisteria and Ultraviolet for our purple, and then Mountain Mist and Lagoon. And then we'll throw a little Pink Glacier and Berrylicious in. So for this layer, we're going to start with the pink crystal, and we're going to use the light colors for our backgrounds. So we're just going to use a very soft hand to add a little whisper of color. I hope you all had a good weekend, and if you celebrated Easter, I hope you had a good Easter and the weather was good for you. All right, there's our light pink crystal. So we're done with that one. And we're done with stencil number 1. Now we're going to go to stencil number 2. And that looks pretty good. They're not made to fill up the whole square, so it's not too difficult to line up. All right, now we're going to go with our Mountain Mist. I think it's time to... wash these brushes. I normally don't, but this one's feeling a little crunchy. See, it's not going on smooth because of the brush, so not sure why. I do not mix my inks, my Distress Oxides and Distress all have their own brushes, so I'm not sure why this one's having an issue. But all right. We're done with Mountain Mist. And now we'll get our wisteria. And our last colors here for our squares. All right. See, the other brushes seem fine. It's just that one. I don't know. If you're not familiar with using stencils, you always want to start off and then come in so that you don't have like a big clump of ink, and then you want to go in all directions. Put a little bit more up here. All right, so we're done with our stenciling. Luckily, this will dry back a little bit. All right, so our stamps. We have background stamps. We've got confetti, stars, rainbows, and then clovers. And then we've got Happy St. Patrick's Day, sprinkling sweet wishes your way, good luck, happy birthday, sending sweet birthday wishes. And then we've got presents, candles, make-a-wish, little candies. All right, so I think what I want to do is I want to figure out where I want my sentiments to go, because I don't want a background there. So sending sweet birthday wishes fits perfectly right here. And then I'll put Make-A-Wish right there. So let's do those two first. All right, so we're going to put our plate. Pick up our stamps. I haven't used these stamps before, so we're going to season them a little. Let me know if you've used this and what colors you used for your background. These are my favorite colors. You know, so if I was making this for someone specific and I knew what their favorite colors were, I would use their favorite colors. And the nice thing about this is it could be for masculine or female. All right, so we need our Berrylicious here, which is our darker of the pinks. So there's our Make-A-Wish. Because these are new, we're going to probably have to stamp them a couple of times. And then we need our Ultraviolet down here. Now, if you wanted, you could do, you know, black ink. It's totally up to you. All right. All right, one more time. We might have to go a couple of times. Somehow I keep missing the top right there. So, of that M. The one thing that I have noticed about Diamond Press is they do take a little bit extra work because they are not photopolymer, they are acrylic. And there's nothing wrong with acrylic. That's what everybody used after, you know, the red rubber. But you just need to finesse them a little bit. They don't. All right, so we've got those two we're going to put back. And then I think I want some confetti. Here. And some stars up here. All right. I don't always use the stamp wheel, but it's nice when you're working on this kind of project, because it's easy to use your different colors. Okay, so this one's going there, so we need our stars, and then we need our lagoon for the confetti. And I did not clean these, so hold on. It's bubbling up already. I didn't season them. That'll just make it take longer. And you can do it with the rag like I just did. You can do it with your finger. Sand eraser. You just want to make sure that if there's anything there from manufacturing, that it's off. Okay. Better. All right, that did really good. So we just have to concentrate on the stars now. Okay, good. All right, let's clean this one up real quick. Put these away. Want to get candy over there. Balloon there. What else do we have for birthday? Oh, the present. We can't forget the present. All right. And then we need candles. All right, so let's do this layer. All right, so we need a berry lish. Oh, wait, first we need to clean. See, there I go again. All right, we need a green balloon. We need a present. And a candy. When we're done with this one, I'll show you the ones that are coming up. I think we just need to add some ink on the candy. The other two are good. Perfect. All right. We'll clean these off. So what have you been working on? Let me know. Let me, whoops. Wait, I'm upside down here. There we go. You've been working on cards, and did you make Easter cards? Here's a good question. Did you make Easter cards? Because even though I took out my Easter stuff, no, I did not. Time just got away. It's been kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I think I'm going to put these over here. I have an idea. Whoops. I see more balloons here. I see a heart. Can I fit those two on here? Maybe. Excuse me. All right. there's actually 3 balloons. Where is the other balloon? This must be the other balloon. All right. Yep. All right, we're going to put that balloon up there. Then we're going to put that one there. It's going to overlap a little, but it's okay. We got strings here. And put a candle here and then another candle next to it. Okay. And then we will be done. Wrong side. Oof. All right. Let's try that again. That one there. And this one there. Okay. This should work better now that I've got the right side up. All right. So we just need Berrylicious and Lagoon. So let me close this one up. And now I just got ink on my fingers. And let's clean this. Summer's coming right around the corner. I think schools get out, or around here they get out the end of May. We are going to need a yellow right there. That worked out. All right, let me clean these two off. Put these back. We need one more candle. Want going like this. And then we need the string. For the balloon. All right. I'm not standing up, but I hope that's close. Right. I think Uh-oh. All right, we already did this one, and I just messed this one up, so let me see if how bad I guess it's okay. All right. Let me hold on to this. I'm going to do this one in the berry, like we did the other one. Did I do that wrong? No. Okay. All right. But I think I want the strings to be a different color. Maybe we'll put the red strings or the berry string. All right, here goes nothing. Oh yeah, okay. It's good. All right, we're gonna do this berry. Perfect. All right, we're done with that. Now, I gotta get a yellow for the top of these flames. And then we're done. All right, one more time with the yellow for that one. And then that should do it for that. All right. Now, if I had thought about this, I would have done this, the yellow on here, before I took this away from this one. Because now we gotta line it up. And hopefully it is. All right. Now, if you want, excuse me, if you wanted a lot more detail, like I said, you could stamp these and then cut them out. Perfect. And then cut them out. All right, so that's it. That's it for the birthday one. So let me show you the rest of the auto ships in case, excuse me, in case you ordered but have forgotten. Or if you just want to see. Let me close these inks up before I make a mess. And all right, so this was birthday and St. Patrick's Day. So May is going to be summer fun and graduation. So we've got stuff for graduations. Then we've got, look at the seashells, all kinds of different things. And it looks like you get this dye again. Is the dye different? I never noticed that before. Let us compare. All right, so this has yes, the dye is different. Okay. So each one will come with a different dye and then different stencils to match that, to coordinate with that particular dye. So this is all, like I said, graduation and summer, and that's in May. Excuse me. In June, it's autumn, Halloween. Now this one, it's hard to tell. Well, we can see here. In fact, let's compare. So this one is going to have a large square instead of the smaller ones. And so it's a large square here too. So I didn't notice that. And so I like that each one is going to be different because you can mix and match between dyes in the months. So this is Halloween and pumpkin spice and everything nice. So we've got Thanksgiving, autumn, and Halloween coming in June. In August, it is Christmas. So we've got some gingerbread men, Christmas trees, cardinals, reindeer, snowmen. So that'll be a cute one. October is love and weddings. This is cute for my sweetheart. I love that. It's nice that they changed it up so each one is different. And then in December, it is food puns. That's cute. You're the human version of comfort food. I think you're supreme. Have a pizza of my heart. So we've got pizza, tacos, fries, hot dogs, hamburgers, donuts. So cute. And then I think there's one more. Yep, that'll be in February. And that is Easter, spring, which we just did. And so it's got flowers, hello spring, Easter special blessings, little chicks, little bunnies, Easter eggs, all kinds of cute things. So, all right. So that is it. Diamond Presses collage set. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you picked it up. Let me know if you're even familiar with Diamond Press. I don't think people are really familiar with it unless you shop on HSN. They do have their own website, and they have a good shipping price for free shipping, and they have a lot of specials on their website. But most of the things that they offer on HSN either never come to their website, or it comes, later, like whatever's left over. So, all right. So thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this. If you subscribe, thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can hit that subscribe button. And there's also a bell. And if you want, you can hit that, and that will send you notifications when there is a new video to watch. Also, the thumbs up is the like button. That's important to let YouTube know that you enjoyed a video, and then they will be more likely to promote it. So, and then the share button, share with a friend. Sharing is caring. So, all right, that's it for today. Thanks for stopping by. If you have any questions, leave them in comments. I read all the comments. And I appreciate taking the time to leave a comment. It means that you're interacting, and that makes it nice. So, all right. So until next time, stay safe, stay well, and happy crafting. Bye-bye.